Tuesday of the third week of Advent. Antiphon. O wisdom, coming forth from the mouth of the Most High, reaching from one end to the other, mightily and sweetly, ordering all things. Come and teach us the way of prudence. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord. And his delight shall be in the fear of the Lord. The Lord is exalted, for he dwells on high. He will fill Zion with justice and righteousness, and he will be the stability of your times, abundance of salvation, wisdom, and knowledge. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. For the word of the cross is folly to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it is the power of God. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and the cleverness of the clever I will thwart. Where is the wise man? Where is the scribe? Where is the debater of this age? Has not God made foolish the wisdom of the world? For since, in the wisdom of God, the world did not know God through wisdom, it pleased God through the folly of what we preach to save those who believe. For Jews demand signs, and Greeks seek wisdom. But we preach Christ crucified, a stumbling block to Jews, and folly to Gentiles. But to those who are called, both Jews and Greeks, Christ, the power of God and the wisdom of God. For the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. 4. Consider your call, brethren. Not many of you were wise, according to worldly standards. Not many were powerful, not many were of noble birth. But God chose what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. God chose what is weak in the world to shame the strong. God chose what is low and despised in the world, even things that are not, to bring to nothing things that are, so that no human being might boast in the presence of God. He is the source of your life in Christ Jesus, whom God made our wisdom, our righteousness, and sanctification and redemption. Therefore, as it is written, Let him who boasts, boast of the Lord. Reflection. Stand enlightened by God's wisdom. The word of wisdom is Christ. Christ is the perfect knowledge of God and the coming of the divine wisdom to mankind. Wisdom is the application of our knowledge of Christ to our decisions as Christians. It represents a relationship of not just knowing Christ, but loving and living Him. Just as God has ordered all things in Christ, from the creation of the world, so too with His coming should we order our lives according to His presence. Eyes enlightened by Christ, the wisdom of God, see beyond the limitations of daily life and worldly experience. This is true prudence. To the eyes of the perishing, the cross is but folly. But we see with the eyes of His divine wisdom the cross of victory, glory, and splendor. Let us wonder for a few moments at the great wisdom of our God and pray for the wisdom of His word to enter our hearts to guide our thoughts and actions.